Well, I suppose there's nothing left to do than go up that mountain. Hopefully we don't have to deal with any of those horrible demons that scream in our ear. You know what I'm talking about, Brownie? Yeah, probably not. You're a horse and all. Should we head up there by ourselves? Or should we take you with us? Sure be easier on us, but I can't help but feel like I need to do this alone. Just stay here, Brownie. Enjoy your grass and your hay. I'm sure the innkeepers will take good care of you. I'll be back down. It might just be a little while. Pet, take care, girl. Alright, let's go.
Watch the skies, traveler.
I think I'll do that.
On your way to 7,000 steps again, Qwib?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
What did you say about supplies?
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Oh, anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What type of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Well, I could do it for you. I'm on the way up.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Sure, we can do that. So, is there anything I should watch out for during the climb?
I've been to the monastery.
Oops.
Being master. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful.
Anyway...
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Thanks for the advice.
Be careful up there.
I will. Even better reason not to bring Brownie. Wouldn't want her slipping on one of those steps and hurting herself. Now, what is this up here? Some sort of shrine? Etched tablet. Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Oh, that didn't take long. You missed, by the way. That ought to do it. I think we'll take your venom sac. I think it got a bit of poison in us, but we'll be alright. Well, there's a goat. Might as well not let its hide go to waste. Just because it was unlucky enough to run into a spider. It's pretty remarkable, these insects. As cold as it gets here, you'd think they'd all freeze to death by now. But I guess we are in some of the warmer areas of the province. It isn't like I like the cold any more than they do. Precocious little mountain goat. I hope my footing's as sure as yours. You certainly don't need to be tumbling off any cliffs. Oh, fellow traveler. Hello there.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
That's what they tell me.
Need something?
So, what are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
True enough. So, do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials. But not to make conversation.
So did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
Yeah, I don't know. Take care of yourself,
Until
Barknar.
next time.
Yeah, sure. What's this say? Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. Well, however narrow this pass is, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something waiting up here to ambush us. Like so. Hey, you're a bit tougher than the average wolf, aren't you? You go down like they all do, though. This new axe is coming in handy. Oh, looks like you had quite some fun here eating up these goats. There isn't even enough hide to salvage off them. What the? Ah. These ice wolves, they're definitely a bit bigger and tougher than the ones we're used to. Should probably take a breather and heal myself. Yeah, that ought to do. Alright, let's get our axe back out. Look out for the ice wolves if I were you. Oh, just a flapping tarp. Here I was getting nervous. There anything up there? Yeah, just a slope. Damn, it's getting cold up here. Someone left some gold in a thistle branch. Whoop. I accidentally nudged it. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons in their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Well, I think it's probably time to take stock of ourselves and then continue on. Is that a cave up there? I can't really tell. I don't think it is. Oh, by the gods, do I despise this cold. Steps going up, steps going down. Can't help but wonder who installed all these. Can't even imagine how long that took, given the conditions here. Hmm? What the hell are you
Keep an eye
doing
out
up
for
here?
wolves if you're headed up the path to Hrothgar.
Yeah, everyone seems to know that.
Yes?
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Alright. What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
You hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Emblem 4. Kine called on Parthernax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Oh, this wind is brutal. What the? Oh no. Is that exactly what I think it is? I think that's a troll. Oh, damn. I think we need to get to some high ground fast. Come on, climb! Hold still, you bastard. You're not too clever, are you? Come on. I pegged you. Regenerates so quickly. Oh, hello down there. Don't suppose you mind if we shoot you in the ass. Oh, hold still. Ah, so close. Hard to lead this thing. Oh, I think my bow is running out of magical energy. I think I remember reading in that book that I can actually use some of my soul gems to actually recharge it. Maybe we can do that really quickly. Where did we put it? Yeah. Alright. There we go. Apparently you just have to channel the energy properly. And luckily trolls aren't too smart. Can't believe how many arrows this thing is swallowing. Ah, and he's dodging me. Not that stupid. There we go. Almost. Gotcha. Let's make sure. Alright. Whew. He had a garnet on him. Well, we might as well take some of the fat off his bones. Can't hurt. Might be good for insulating. Or even eating, who knows. I suppose we'll find out eventually. Speaking of eating, I am actually getting rather hungry. I think a little wine, cheese, and steak, salmon steak, maybe even a bit of mead will definitely help us. Emblem 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. Alduin. Wonder who or what that is. I guess this is the way the steps continue. Yeah, it just looks like a steep slope over there. Alright. Considering we already ran into what I surmise to be a frost troll, there's bound to be even more hideous and dangerous things along these paths. What's this? Just another little carving in the rock. Oh, another one of these. Emblem 6. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. So I guess according to these old legends, the voice is actually powerful enough that it can be used to fight dragons. Well, I guess it's rather fortunate we're one of the ones who can actually use it. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Emblem 8. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Jurgen the Calm, Perhaps it's one of the Greybeards, but by looking at the age of these tablets, perhaps one of their founders instead. I mean, if they're shipping food and other basic supplies up to them, they must just be men. Emblem 9. For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Here's that word again. What a fortress they have up here. Emblem 10. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Let's see, where's that bag he gave us? Whoops. Bag of supplies. Clinic supplies, here they are. Simple enough. I think they won't mind us taking that. Okay, there's a door up this way. Can we access it? Looks like it. Doesn't seem like there's any other way in here. Left or right? You pick one, I suppose. I gotta say, this feels like quite the occasion. Let's be on our best behavior. Four of them.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Alright, well, I'll Don't want to hurt anyone,
Do not
so...
be afraid. Your shout will not harm us.
Oh, alright, well, I'll do it up there then. See? What, why, is that not evidence enough?
Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice.
Alright, if you insist.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Well, as much as we'd like to answer your question, I have to feel I need to ask some myself. Who are you, and what is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Yeah, well, I guess I, came here to find out what it means to be a Dragonborn, considering that's what everyone is claiming that we are. That you are, too.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
Wait, you mean I'm not the only Dragonborn? I mean, this is what we thought, after all.
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
No, I'd say it's pretty safe to assume there's more. And, well, other than wanting to learn about it, I guess I was just answering the call.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
Well, not to wax poetic, but, what is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Well, that's convenient. Well, I suppose I'm ready to learn if you have anything to teach.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But, do you have the discipline and temper